Hi, welcome to another video by Ferret Software. In this video, we'll take a look at our accounts payable automation built for Accredo accounting software. Over the last few months, we have spent some time with the team at Accredo directly, also taken into consideration some of the suggestions by some of the dealers and a few key customers as well, to come up with what we think is a very simple yet effective accounts payable automation solution. So on a high level, most customers would be receiving their invoices via email, and all we do is give you a dedicated email address that you will be forwarding your invoices to. Once we receive these invoices, our data extraction service in the cloud will take care of all the data extraction, the creating maps and templates for these suppliers, identifying documents that are not invoices. None of this has to be done by the customer. Then on your end, inside Accredo, our integration will then pull any new invoices into Accredo, and at the same time do some validation to check that the supplier exists, that the invoice is not a duplicate, match the bank account number to that of your bank account number stored in Accredo, check if there's a PO, match the invoice to a PO/shipments. There's a few options there. The idea really is that we want to eliminate the labor cost involved with manually entering invoices into Accredo. We want to speed up the process, give you full transparency over the entire process from within Accredo, eliminate the need to print and store, manage the paper, take care of those missing invoices as they obviously all be inside of Accredo, improve the accuracy. Probably a very big one is the user adoption, because everything happens inside of Accredo. There is no third-party piece of software that your accounts payable team needs to learn how to use, and that really simplifies the implementation process. And it's quick and simple to get going. So on your end, it's probably a 5-10 minute installation once you've done a backup of your Accredo system. Our end, probably next day service, and you should be good to go. Taking a look at the solution in more detail, it starts with how we extract the data out of an invoice, and this is probably where we a bit different to what most customers have experienced before in terms of data extraction, and different in that we do not have an OCR based application. So optical character recognition is what most companies would use in this space, where they interpret what's on the document, and that is typically followed with a screen where a user has to validate what the software has extracted. In our model, that doesn't exist. We take care of all the data extraction templating. The customer does not get involved in any of this. We will only send invoices to the Accredo system once we have successfully extracted the data out of the invoice. Once you open up Accredo, you'll notice that there is a new Ferret tab in the navigator. So very simply, you click on that, you'll see a list of invoices that the system has processed. We logically laid this out with the date of the invoice, invoice number, the creditor code, name. If there was a PO number, we identify the PO that this invoice relates to. The status column basically runs the process, so it tells you that this was a non-PO invoice, if there was a duplicate, if the bank account number didn't match, if an invoice related to a purchase order, whether it's fully or partially matched, as well as a comment. If we open up one of these examples, you'll notice that all the data entry has been done automatically. All the header details, all the line items has automatically been done for you. There's no manual data entry. There is a link to the actual PDF document. You can just click on that and see a PDF copy of the invoice itself. And again, all of this happens inside of Accredo. No third-party piece of software. So just to recap, the whole point is that we are eliminating the manual data entry. We're automating that process of validating that the supplier exists, the bank account number matches, there is not a duplicate invoice. If the invoice matches the purchase order, we check that the purchase order number is valid, open. If there's a shipment, either create a shipment or match the invoice to an existing shipment. And all for a pretty low price. It's a very simple and effective solution. We have quite a few customers already using it. They're pretty happy. There's a few references on our website. So if you're ready, please go over to our website, hit the Inquire Now button, fill out your details, and one of us will give you a call. Thanks for watching. Bye.